My wife was showing me this last night. Now, turns out that there's a new coffee chain. It's called Blue Bottle. Apparently it's from California, and it's a very like kind of posh coffee brand. You know what I mean? So it's just opened in Shanghai, and people were waiting. Take a look in the background here. Between 6 and 8 hours to get a cup of coffee. Can you believe that?
In China, I can, yeah.
Between 6 and 8, because what they were doing, they would only allow 10 people into the coffee shop. Let me go back. 10 people into the coffee shop at one time. Mm-hmm. You know, like they do with luxury stores?
Yeah.
So they would only allow 10 people in. Those 10 people can get their lattes or whatever, and I guess there was a limit to how many they can get. And then the next 10 people. And people were queuing up. Like I said, the average wait time was something like 5.5 hours for a cup of coffee. I don't know. By the time I've been standing for 5.5 hours, I feel like the coffee's not going to satiate me, you know? You know what I mean?
I would never wait that long. Maybe 5 minutes.
Dude, my max would be maybe 10 minutes.
Maybe 10?
If it's like something really cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's something you'll notice a lot in China. And we've talked about this in the past, but it can be quite frustrating when you go out with your significant other and you want to go out for dinner. And let's just say you want hot pot, right?
Yep.
So you go to the area, because in China you have little areas where they'll have the same kind of things. So you'll have like a bunch of hot pot restaurants in an area. There'll be one that's like madly popular with tons of people waiting and coming out the door. Next to it, there'll be an empty-ish one, okay, where you can just go straight in and sit down. But they'll always want to go to the one that's got a huge crowd and where you have to wait an hour.
That's actually not even just a China thing. That's an Asia thing.
Yeah.
Saw it in Macau, saw it in Taiwan. People would wait 2 or 3 hours to get a cake from a shop that was worse than another shop. Just because it was hyped up.
It's frustrating.
And they pay people to, we've talked about this, but they pay people to go wait in line. So they did this in Taiwan as well. They'll pay 20, 30 people to make a line out of a place. And that's how the hype gets started on social media is they go, look at this line. They'll start posting about it. And then people will say, hey, I want to go in that line. I would always,
clever.
and I always thought,
it's actually quite clever.
It is, but I always thought it would be more like of a social event, but nobody's like fraternizing or talking to each other. It's like a very solitary, lonesome thing, you waiting in that line. And this 6 to 8 hours, that's just insanity to me.
Yeah. Anyway, just